Alright, y'all, welcome back to some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero updates, and today we have some pretty good news. I'm actually very excited to share with you guys. Now, if you remember, the other day I made a video. In fact, let me bring it up. And I know I should have brought this up sooner, but it is the Sparking Zero DP matches bug. Now, I could actually show y'all if it actually lets me load through here the DP matches bug. And essentially what happens is when the characters past 60 counts in the DP matches, even at any HP level they're at, no matter what, any skill point level, when they switch back in, they actually gain full health and they lose their skill points, right? Which is very not good. It's very busted. It also works for transformations. So what happened is in DP matches, you are fighting against someone that has like that just transforms twice and then or switches into like all these different characters, especially again low DP cost characters have a quicker switching time, so you're just able to switch in like do all your characters again if you're running all low DP and then just gain all the way back to full health transformations. It's not good. So luckily they did actually give an announcement regarding this, so let's just hop right in, and I'm gonna cover yesterday's updates as well because I didn't actually do it in a video, I just did it in a short. But again, to all Dragon Ball Sparking Zero players, there's going to be a adjustment done December 20th at midnight Pacific time. There will be a server update, which is later tonight. So, I might just go ahead and do a stream just so we can like play DP batches and confirm everything, right? Right here, fixes an issue where switching a character under certain conditions causes the character entering the battle to have their health completely healed. So they are fixing that. Thank goodness. Obviously major issue, and just all around glad that it's gone. DP matches are now playable, right? Adjust the conditions to trigger a stun from Smash Key Blast that cause stuns. So this is a clip that people were posting around with Final Form Cooler or any of the coolers, where essentially I think I want to show it, so I should have brought it up again. Let me do that real quick, y'all. So here's the clip that drops that, I could have probably made a whole video on by itself, just because there's a whole discussion around like, oh, is this the player's fault or is this the devs? And it's the whole, honestly, a pointless discussion. Reality, it's both, but anyways, this is an issue that did not exist in BT3, which is why I would say it's both. But again, if you take a look here, I mean, there's ways to get out of this, but for the most part, unless you have explosive wave, or unless you could use revenge counter, even then I'm not sure if revenge counter is completely applicable here, because you see, like, even if you use revenge counter, revenge counter is so absurdly slow that the enemy could probably just like react to it, so it doesn't even matter. Revenge counter is so bad. Okay, but again, this is the kind of thing that was going on, and it's kind of like a loop. Again, just showcasing this was not a thing in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You see the enemy just gets knocked back when you put the same input twice. And yeah, again, the second half of the video shows that the loop gives the player enough time to get out of guard or counter since they didn't get stunned or paralyzed, which is, again, you can see right here, they are able to get out of it, right, like kind of right here if you wait, right? So that's why it didn't work in BT3. So they are adjusting that, right? So I assume it's going to be, I'm not sure. They're specifically saying they're adjusting the conditions to trigger a stun. So I don't know if that means that it's like you can't do it after performing a certain action is what they're changing, or whatever it's gonna be. So we'll have to see. They're not actually changing the like conditions of knocking the opponent away after doing the sweeping attack twice. Okay. And then right here, fixing an issue, we can't follow up an attack an enemy that's sent flying downwards, and that is sometimes something I've seen, not too commonly, but that is a thing where, again, knocking the opponent down, you can't like do the follow up vanish attack. not too common. A lot of times for me though, it's because the opponent hits the ground. So I wonder if that's really the thing, or if there's just an actual issue. Again, I haven't seen this much, so if you guys have seen this, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, and again, to ensure a more enjoyable playable gameplay experience, please ensure to apply the latest update file. Thank you for your understanding. Now, luckily, no maintenance is needed. They're just fixing the issue, so that's really good. And again, yesterday they also did confirm rage quits will be adjusted accordingly. So if you weren't aware of that, now actually that this update is already in game. This happened earlier today. What happened is they, what's it called? Basically are taking points from the side that disconnected and increasing points for the side that was disconnected on. So you're getting a win if someone rage quits on you, which is, I think, it's just the most important thing. And it's really interesting because across Bandai, they've been implementing this. I think I saw, even for the Death Note game, they implemented something similar to this. Tekken 8 got literally just this exact same thing like the other day. Sparking Zero's getting this, well, or has this right now. It's live in game right now. So I wonder what, like, well, obviously they just made a decision, I guess, just on Bandai's end. They're like, yeah, you know what, let's give it to them. I think the reason why they wanted to not do that, and they didn't do it for years with the Storm games, it's probably just because, like, I don't know. I think it was kind of stupid, really. So there's no like a thought process I could think of from their end. But they luckily are changing that, so major W. And then again, they confirmed that connection errors and online matching issues have been improved. If you're on PC or Xbox, let me know, because I've heard, especially from Xbox, but I've seen some PC comments too, especially recently. Even though I think some of my comments mentioned that there's a whole like mega thread on the Steam boards where it's just like all connection issues that you can't connect with people on. If that's still a thing, let me know, because I'm really interested to hear, because I could play in PC myself. I have played on PC sometimes. Like on PC, I was unable to play with friends that lived in like another country. It was bizarre, right? You should be able to play even if they're in another country, right? You know, but maybe that's changed now. Maybe the actual connection will be fine and you could actually play with other people just across the world. That could have been a major issue of why there's these connection errors and connection issues and stuff, right? But yeah, that pretty much should be it in terms of updates. Now, I think that this is a good thing. They're being very, very communicative. They're actually, you know, following up with us on a lot of these issues that, you know, these are things that we've been talking about just for the past, like, week. Honestly, this is all stuff from the past week, essentially, that people have been bringing up. I mean, this was literally brought up like 2 days ago. So they are actively looking on social media. They are actively keeping themselves updated. And that is huge. And finding such a quick fix for these things is great. It just gives me more confidence in the game personally. I know a lot of people were turned away from the game, and honestly, a lot of people still are turned away from the game because of the last thing I want to talk about: super counters. You guys, if somehow someone in Bandai or someone is, or just watching this, you know, one of the developers, this please fix this, please. I talk about it in this entire video, right? But cooldown is really bad. I'm praying that it gets adjusted. There's no way that they don't order it. Like I would be shocked if this is not like. I like the only complaint I see about this game that's major complaints is super counters, right? And again, let's look at the comments of this video, right? Again, I bring up this video and the actual video I made, but awful mechanic. Again, look at the 32 likes. Literally the only thing wanted me from playing more. It stopped me from playing entirely. Again, this happened because Gohan was mashing square and didn't even mean to get a spirit super counter, right? It's so annoying. It's worst fighting mechanic. Stop playing the game. Buff revenge and nerf super counters, they need to be fixed. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, what's it called? It makes combos not true. So someone likes it, right? But if you see, a lot of people don't like it. So you know, this should be their next thing. Which again, we should get patches in January. You know, I think we're gonna get at least like a patch I can't. I actually don't want to say every month because they probably won't. At the bare minimum, when the DLC packs come out, we will get other patches for this game. So I think we're good. I think they know how important this game is to the player base. So hopefully they fix that super counter issue. And I think from there, it's pretty good. Honestly, like, unless some other bug comes up, like, what really is the issue? And if you guys could think of any, you know, I think there's some issues with the combo drops, but I feel like that is like something that could be fixed, or is just simply an issue of, you know, connection between players. But, you know, especially since this only happens online, which, you know, over time connection issues could be adjusted and fixed and things like that. But anyways, thanks all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll catch you all in the next one.